Hi gang, it's the 30th of March in 2018 in New Zealand, and we're going to talk today about humor during this second phase of pregnancy. A lot of people think that humor is about really roll around on the floor, laugh out loud, but when Birthing Better Families developed the skills, it really had to do with this idea that you could somehow just lighten the mood, lighten the stressors that their pregnant partner often had. So we talked a lot about what stress meant. So often we think, oh, you're stressed, and you think that that's just sort of like an emotional garbage in your mind that you're not controlling. But stressors can be both positive, and they can also come from all sorts of things. So you could have eaten bad food. That's a stress on your body. It didn't come from anything emotional that you did. You could find that you expected a clear day when you were going on a picnic and it rained instead. Those are stressors. They don't necessarily come from inside your mind. So there are a lot of things that put stress on us all the time. And some of them are very good stress. And actually pregnancy is both a good stressor and one that makes women feel miserable. The good stressor is that we're giving birth to the next generation and that we have a child growing inside us as women. Men often don't quite get the 24/7 every nanosecond pregnancy stuff. So when fathers start to develop these skills, what they were trying to do is to understand the rapid mood changes that the women were going through, and also how to help them when they were feeling queasy or sick or didn't like the smell of food. And they went on for day after day after day after day for weeks and weeks and weeks. That produces a stress. This is all taking place in your life. So if you have other children, this is taking place in your partner's life. She has to still be a mother to the other children, or if she's working, she has to work and be a mother, or if this is your first baby, you don't really know what's happening. So all of those things are stressors. So how does humor come into it? Well, humor can be tolerated nicely, or it can be really aggravating for people. So if you try to sort of josh them out of how they're feeling, they can feel really resentful and pissed off at you. But it has something to do with lightening the mood. And this is really important, as any of us who have had newborn babies know, because there is a lot of postnatal depression out there, or trauma after the birth, because women suck in a lot of negative energy when they don't feel right about themselves, and if they don't have the skills to know how to cope and manage, deal with, work through, handle, stay on top of, and in control. And so skills are so essential to being able to cope with stressors. And one of the great skills is to recognize that you have a stress and to just be okay with that, to just not have that affect you as though it's a major stressor. So this is where fathers are very good, and this is why men said this is a skill that we need to have during these 5 phases, and that we have to learn to exercise. Sometimes it is about, cooking a meal for your partner or finding out what she would like to eat. Sometimes it's just taking her in your arms and telling her it's okay. Sometimes it's just saying, is there something that we can do to help you just feel a little bit more comfortable? So how do you lighten the mood? How can you change that sense of heaviness that often comes with women when they are going through these early weeks of pregnancy? Now, thankfully, in the second phase, between 12 weeks and 24 weeks, the biology, the hormone balance changes. The ovaries of the woman that have been carrying the pregnancy pass on that task to the placenta, and it's fully formed at 12 weeks. So women begin to feel better. The baby is more formed, and the metabolic waste products are different now. So it's easier for you to lighten the mood. It's easier for you to help the woman have more equilibrium at this period of time. So I'll talk to you again tomorrow.